Oh, wait. Man really did go ahead and have a party without us, huh? Marazhai! Somebody open the door before he gets me. Okay.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Marazhai, what are you doing? Like, I know what this is, but at the same time, like, I didn't know. Lord Captain, God Emperor be with you and with all of us too. Only you can deal with this spawn. Permission to report. It started a few watches after translation. Well, actually, they say this associate of yours has been acting strangely even before that. It's as if he started hearing things. He was swiveling back and forth, barking something in his Xenos tongue. He grabbed his blade, sliced open his own hand, and then he suddenly howled and lunged at the people nearby. The voice of she who thirsts. He heard the call. Any of our kind who find themselves beyond the veil become tempting prey for Silent Thresh. And your technology that protects the ship from her baleful influence cannot drown out the sound of her maddening voice. Can you see her? The officers look behind him, glances around the deck, and then turns to you with an alarmed expression. See, your ladyship. Whom are you referring to, Lord Captain? I cannot see anyone, Tessera, but I can certainly sense a warp presence nearby. You're saying you can perceive it. Then the entity itself has decided to reveal its form to you. The real question is why? Where is he now? Who? Oh, the Xenos. He holed himself up there. He nods at the barricaded gate. He corralled a number of crewmen in there like Groxes to a slaughterhouse. All we could hear were screams. Well, we couldn't save them, so we locked him in there so he couldn't crawl back out unless he finds a crack to squeeze through. The prospect of having a rabid Xeno crawling inside our bulkheads makes my heart sink. We ought to drag him out, and then we either put him on chain or, forgive my bluntness, Lord Captain, we swat him down and forget that he ever existed. Who are the victims? Anyone who could get his hands on: officers, serfs, technomats. He even attacked a servitor. Though that didn't last long, he just tore its head off. The rest of them, though, the Xeno scum tortured the life out of them. We'll unblock it right quick, your ladyship. If only there was a way to flush that fiend out without going in. Their own's mercy, I completely forgot. The late technomat, he turned on some security systems right before he bled out. Oh, good. The point is, we should go with your ladyship, with your permission. It wouldn't be right for the Lord Captain to go in there alone. God Emperor, help us all. The officer tries his best to speak calmly, but his voice is quivering. The thought of going inside the compartment that has become a death trap fills him with dread, bordering on panic. I mean, sure, I guess you can. Who is this? Is this the ruler of the vessel, the mistress of the lost child? Come closer, let me get a look at you. Lord, she's creepy. Lord, she's creepy. So this isn't what I thought it was. This is something else. I can hear the beating of his heart, the roaring blood in his veins, the pulsating fear in his black soul. Oh, I don't like you.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
It really was, though. Yes. Oh. Oh. Master Surgeon gloves. Hold on. This is a great time to reevaluate medkits. Where is my baby? Oh my gosh. Y'all, my terrifying child. It's been so long. I forgot that we hadn't seen them in like literally decades. Terrifying baby. Oh my gosh, y'all, we're back. Why? Only for the pure reason of my terrifying baby.
Pay attention.
Wait. Come back.
I won't tolerate weakness.
All right, so it's just Argenta, right? When the time comes for me to be stepping into this world, he will be waiting for me. You can't have him. You can't have him. Just Argenta.
I'm restless.
Okay, well, I'm happy for you. I need you right there. And
carry the Empress will as your torch.
There.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Oh my goodness, Argenta. This.
Cast your eye there.
Okay.
Pay attention.
Okay.
The Emperor favors me today.
Okay, yeah, sweetie. He favors you for sure. 100%. Okay.
I better myself through my service.
Yes, your service
Never
of
doubt me.
Disarming every single trap you can possibly find.
Duty prevails.
Also take that. Thank you. And then this.
I better myself through my service.
Oh, okay. Quick save. That was a lot. All right.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Yes, it is.
The Emperor favors me today.
This way. I have come because the Prince wills it. The souls of all his progenitors belong to him alone. None will escape his embrace. The Prince.
It's about time.
Over there!
Okay. Argente's got it though. How did he got time to do?
Never
Oh
doubt
no, that was this technomancer. Right. Okay. This looks like the way to my bedroom, but I know it's not. But it reminds me of that. Okay. Let's talk about this. Marazhai jerks his head up when you appear. His already gaunt face is tightly wrapped in pale gray, parchment-like skin. His teeth are bared feverishly, and his dark eyes have turned into two pitch black mirrors that could show your reflection clearly if you were to gaze into them. He opens his mouth, but instead of words, an unnatural rasping hiss comes out. If this creature ever possessed intelligence, there's no sign of it left. At last! The resonant voice that has followed you on your journey through the deck sounds like it's coming from every direction, chilling you to the bone. At last we meet, my poor child. Look at him, mortal. Look at how he yearns to return to the one whose caress his kind rejects so stubbornly. Come, child, follow my voice, and my prince will grant you all the bliss and torment in this universe. This ends now. Heinrich draws his weapon, and the air around him grows colder. We are putting the rabid beast down for good. Irilek exclaims something in Eldari language. The elucidator fails to process her rapid, elaborate speech. Without waiting for Marazhai's response, she turns to you. My darkkin has lost himself in the fight against the pull of she who thirsts. Allow me, Elentok. However great our differences are, however dissolute and depraved the dark ways may be, I cannot blind my eyes and let Silent Thrush take him. The warp spawn laughs. Sooner or later, all of his kind will step into my embrace. The prince is patient. The prince knows that every Eldari soul is already his. The Daemonette's voice suddenly forces itself inside your mind. But if you let me get close to the lost child, if you lull him into letting his guard down, my prince will reward you, Tessera. The soul of this pathetic Xenos is a small price to pay for the blessing that comes with my master's favor. I'm gonna bring him to his senses. The Drakari stares at you without blinking, teeth still bared, his frenzied expression frozen like a mask. You hear hissing again, this time lower and angrier than before. The unit has received a signal from the Omnissiah. Pascal points at the metal platform beneath Marazhai's feet. Transfer the plate upon which the Xenos has short-sightedly made his lair can be reconfigured to send a short discharge of motive force. The unit could use it to impart a modicum of reason to this crazed creature. Look at him closely. Marazhai half-crouched, just teetering slightly, and that is the only movement you can see. His body language shows you that he is ready to attack, as do the blood-stained blades he's holding. So what are my options? Okay. Girl, that one begging him, you telling him to beg for, you know, all that. That's not gonna do you nothing, girl. Okay, what do I got? Can we try it? Marazhai, can you hear me? No! I wanted to pass that. I want to know how cool that would be. No. I wanted to know. So, what is... So, Pascal... All right, let me try you first. She starts talking too quickly for the elucidator, but not for Marazhai. He turns his head and watches her like a snake watches a bird. She takes a step, then another. You hear a new inflection in her voice, melodious, almost calming. Her hands are moving in an elaborate dance of gestures as she keeps touching the spirit stone on her chest. Slowly, very slowly, she advances towards Marazhai and his bristling blades, and he remains still, seemingly entranced by her words. You carefully follow. Look at him again. The Xenos is turning his head back and forth, surveying the room, but still watching you. His muscles are no longer cramped stiff in a battle stance. but his face still bears a twisted expression that can either be interpreted as a wild frenzy or terror. How many disjunctions did you survive in Komorig? Marazhai, the warp is powerless as long as you refuse to let it take hold of you. Master yourself. Your words appear to have reached his mind. He shakes his head and closes his eyes, and then you watch him take a deep breath, relax his shoulders ever so slightly. Laughing in your head turns feral. Why are you confusing and tricking the lost child? The end is decided. The end is inevitable. We'll look at him again. The Xenois is standing tall and looking at you with faint traces of intelligence in his eyes, which are still hazy. It looks like one last push is required for him to emerge from his death-sowing trance. What about all that talk of the Great Eldari race? If you could only see yourself now, you worthless quivering piece. Marazhai blinks and his eyes ignite with a familiar look of fury and wounded pride. I will rip out your tongue and make you swallow it piece by piece along with your own. There he is. He's back. The air behind Marazhai ripples and you watch as the Daemonette's faintly visible silhouette bleeds out of the air. The horrible mouth is sneering triumphantly, large pincers rising higher and higher. Behind you! The Daemonette brings her pincers down on Marazhai's head and clangs against his raised blade. Marazhai crouches and shoves the shrieking warp entity away from himself. No, 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 you are mine! You're mine! No. Okay, he back!
I'll purge you from existence!
Girl!
You will enjoy this.
Wait, what did we get? Speeding up animations in combat. Oh. In combat, you can significantly increase the animation speed of your enemies and allies. To do so, hold the assigned key space by default. What? Owlcat! Yo didn't! Yo mad lads! Speeding up combat. All right, Tess, you gotta go here for now. It's like the safest place for you. You. Here. 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 Okay. I'm gonna put you here. Actually, that probably... My child! All right, let's do it. So... It just literally, it's like Wrath now. Oh my gosh, that's so good. It's so much faster, y'all. I would like you to all think about this in the arena now. Like, think about this in Komorig now. I am actually kind of sad we've already gone through Komorig.
I understand your intent.
Also, I feel like my utility bar is nicer. Like I feel like it upgraded. Is that weird? Anybody else feel that way? Oh, I can finish you. Nice. Okay. No.
Give in to
No.
sensation. Vile delight.
Okay. Yeah, and hitting the space bar did speed her up a bit. Oh, nice dodge. All right, Heinrich. Let's do... yes.
Let's see to it.
Now. Let's go here. This.
For the throne's glory.
Yup. Now
But
this.
of course, Lord Captain.
My soul sings in ecstasy.
Naturally.
Your soul sings in ecstasy? I don't know who's gonna be the one to tell you this, but that's a little
Let's
weird.
see to it.
Oh gosh, I brought the warp in where there was already a lot of warp. Ow. Hit her. Yeah, good hit. Okay.
To the brink of agony.
Dodge it. Yes. Okay. Wait. You kind of hit your own person. Wait, I got deck enforcement officer. Okay, Argenta.
Doubt is for the weak.
You know, I think, isn't it Wildfire got a little adjusted? So I'm definitely... Wait. Yeah, I'm definitely curious to see how it feels now. Tess might get hit, but as a better alternative. Yes. Okay, he doesn't have much left. Let's see. this. Don't hit Marazhai!
Worse, but not by much.
Unsatisfied.
Remember, the God Emperor told Argenta
I'll
it's
do it.
fine. Argenta can do. No, I accidentally spacebarred through me. That was my fear. I would spacebar through somebody else. That was my fear. You know what? That's fine though. Listen, I really and truly just wanted to put this on extra hard mode, and now I have. So wait, what is this? Oh, wait, that moved? This.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
They're the same. Oh, second hand. Oh, okay. I done goofed that then. That's fine. That's fine. Like, you know, we'll see.
My soul sings in ecstasy.
Your soul is a little weird. I'm not
Victory
gonna lie.
is imminent.
That's probably very rude of me to say,
Indeed.
but that's kind of sort of how it feels right now.
It will be done.
Your soul's definitely a little
At
strange.
your beck and call.
Thank you.
I am unsatisfied. Brace excess. Spurn monotony.
Dodge it or miss it. Good.
Accept it. Embrace it.
That's the ecstatic. Okay. Good. Is he dodging better to anybody else now? Like, I feel like his dodges, unless that's just a non-plex controlled one, is doing better.
Excess.
No!
Spurn monotony.
Okay. What do I got?
Your fire trajectory is
What?
so
Oh gosh, is she under control?
Ecstasy.
Yeah.
Accept it. Embrace it.
That's the problem. She's under somebody else's control. Okay, good. Good. How do we do this next? Okay, this here.
For the throne's glory.
I am interested in getting rid of people.
Let's see to it.
Like,
Nothing stands against me.
like I am very,
I won't
very
object to it.
interested in just removing you. That's really not much
Let's
of a
see to
difference.
it.
Hit her. That's good job. Good job. Good job. You know what? Can you just like?
But of course, Lord Captain.
Okay. We're gonna get a warp entity at some point. Even though, like, the warp is very, 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 very clearly here.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
This. I needed this. Okay. That's what I needed. This.
Never better not be
Brink
intentional.
of agony.
It's never intentional, but once again, I would like to
Faith
remind you
without
all.
You, my Emperor!
The God Emperor gave Argenta specialty permission. Hi, Tess. Hi, honey. Okay.
Not a problem for me.
Also, apparently pyromancy got buffed a bit. Not that we actually use it, but if we did, we would be doing really well right now.
You didn't stand a chance.
Nobody stands a chance against you, Tessera. Let's give it to. Oh my
Already
gosh.
done.
Oh my gosh, Tess. I think you might need to just. I think you might need to start on her. Like, sincerely. Like, let's just. Okay. Everybody else can handle everything else. Let's see. This. Like, this one. He's not gonna do anything to this one, but if I can just at least get this party started.
To the brink of agony.
Pascal, you okay?
my vow is to serve.
I know, but are you doing okay?
Request approved.
Yes! Good! We got momentum!
Iron knows no pain.
Sensation.
I swear, if this man dies after everything I've done to keep him alive. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness gracious.
Herd the prey.
Can you? Oh my gosh! Okay. Okay. Okay.
Accept it. Embrace it.
That was a really good parry. Okay, she's
Violation of the firing pattern detected.
My soul sings in ecstasy. Lights beckon you.
This is utter and complete nonsense chaos right now. This is nonsense. Absolute nonsense.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Okay. Is this healing? Yeah.
Get back to fighting.
Integrity factor
Okay, good.
increased.
This uses 0 AP on you.
Naturally.
This is wait, Death Whisper is 0 AP as well. I forgot. I always forget that. Girl, why are you forgetting that? It clear as day states. Okay, can you? You'll come
I
close.
won't object to it.
Thank you. Actually, though, while we're here, does he already have it? I don't know. No, we're good. No.
Cleanses the body.
Brink of agony.
To the brink of agony. Sure.
Doubt is for the weak.
Okay. Good. Good,
As
Argenta.
the Emperor commands, I act.
Do that. Okay. This.
I'll do it.
I am unsatisfied.
Oh.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay. This.
I'll do it.
Just like one more. Why will? Oh, can he not die? Is he like unkillable? What is going on? Why? I don't know. You know what? I'm not gonna ask these questions.
Suits my purposes.
I'm not. I'm done. I'm done asking questions.
Nothing I can't do.
All right. Tess, you have
Not a problem for me.
momentum, darling. This. Wait, did you get it? Who has it? You.
Nothing I can't do.
Now this. All right, so I got 1, 2, 3. Is that all that's left, anyways? Okay. Now. Do it.
I'll bring glory to my bloodline.
Can you just kill them? What? Okay. Girl.
Opposing me was your
Ooh!
biggest mistake.
Yeah!
Nice try.
Welcome. Okay. Okay. First do that. Tess! Girl! Where did you get that ability?
All too easy.
Okay. All right. Pascal. This one. I honestly thought you were a goner. But no. Not so much. Let's do... Can you hit both of them? Yes.
Request combat equation. Your life is in negligible
I will
variance.
savor your delectable
This,
anguish.
this one deck officer is unkillable.
Kneel before me, prating.
What? Why is this one guy? I have... Oh, are you mine? Is she back to being mine? Okay.
Swift and silent.
Like, I have many questions about...
If I must.
What did I accidentally do? Oh, I mean, that's not bad. I have many questions about him.
I deal death with my hands.
Okay. Can you finish
If
this?
it serves your cause. Ancestors guide me.
Let's
This tedium is beneath me.
okay, well,
That is beneath me.
a lot of things are beneath us.
I
but
am not
here
your
we are.
Xenos pet monkey.
Okay, can you... Hold on.
I understand your intent.
Okay, now.
My heart sings with the
Can you
thrill
finish him
of
now?
battle.
Shoot the deck officer.
No weakness is hidden from my sight. I hear you moving. No more.
Now decide his fate. Marazhai turns to you, looking the same as ever, with the exception that you can see grayish-blue veins through his parchment skin. Something resembling terror in his eyes. They're gone, Tessera. Gone, but still lurking at the threshold. Keep watching. I can hear their whispers. How do Monkey bear them for days and days on end? You hear genuine confusion in his voice. You will hear these whispers every time the void vessel travels beyond the veil. Learn to accept this. Find an anchor for such times or lose yourself. Marazhai looks at Urliet. There's a barely noticeable shift in his expression. The entire time that you've been here? Yes, Dark One. The entire time. With each new passage, I bolstered my spirit further, and my meditation became a stronger barrier against the tendrils of she who thirsts. I endure it. So will you if you value your soul. Jakari lowers his head in thought, and then he gives her a sidelong glance. I should have understood from what you told me. Well, no matter. Heinrich looks at you intently. You realize that the cold sensation still remains. The interrogator is ready to strike, waiting for you to say the word. Are you sure you've regained your senses? I never, he gnashes his teeth. I forgot myself for a moment, nothing more. You know, your presence is causing me a great deal of grief. His voice turns into a furious hissing. Your kind steps beyond the veil with nothing but your crude technologies and prayers to a deaf god. And you expect those such as I to rely on a paltry protection from the terrors of she who thirsts? One of the enforcers lets his emotions get the better of him. Throne's sake, Lord Captain, why are you even listening to him? That there's Xenos is the worse than a wild beast. How can a ship that sails in the God Emperor's light allow one of his enemies to act like he's a master here? Marazhai looks at the man hungrily. The living meat that serve you talks too much. They would, however, make for perfect playthings. He looks straight at you. I need strength in order to suffer through your oafish voyages beyond the veil. If I don't obtain a source of such sustenance, Silent Thrush will only keep testing my limits. Lord Captain, the officer has a point. Abelard glowers at Marazhai. If things continue on like this, we might end up with a mutiny on our hands. A massacre during every warp jump? As if we didn't have enough troubles to deal with on days like this. He shakes his head. So, I'll change nothing. Marazhai is free to hunt wherever he pleases. I shall grant you a hunting ground, Marazhai, a bay on the lower decks. You can do whatever your heart desires down there, but you are not to leave its bounds during warp jumps. I forbid you from moving about the ship unsupervised. From here on out, you will be... No. If Tess was going to full-on romance him at this point, I'd pick one, because I think that would make sense. This, if you want to keep him, I shall grant you a hunting ground. He gives you a long look, a pause that starts to drag on when he finally says nonchalantly, see to it that I'm not disappointed with my allotted territory. If I begin to run out of sacrifices, I think your servants will be too terrified of becoming my next plaything to perform their duties adequately. Well, that well-fed monkey on the ship bridge, the factotum, I think he'll solve the meat supply problem if it arises. Your ladyship! The enforcer tries to object, but then immediately shrinks when Marazhai looks at him again. Tessera. Marazhai runs a finger along the edge of his blade, his eyes trained on the frightened crew. That meat is too loud. Hunger ignites in the Drakari's eyes. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now. Like, I think the best part about Komorak happening when it does is that you, like, it's a really unique point of the game. It's not so far in that you're at endgame and you've already committed to all these things and you're like, well, I've already made it through to the bitter end here. I might as well keep going the way that I had. It's at this beautiful point in the game where you can snap. Your character can, in fact, snap. So somebody that was iconoclast or dogmatic even, it could break in Komorak in a lot of different ways, or could just find that they come back from Komorak and they don't tolerate things quite like they used to. I don't think you get to come back from that the same way that you left. I actually personally think it's impossible. And so I don't know if I'd actually, like, the weird thing is though, right? I don't know if I'd say that this is heretical. Like letting Marazhai kill this guy, because any other time, you just tell Abelard to do it. Somebody, like, how many times have we seen Rogue Trader options where Tess can just tell Abelard to kill somebody because they fucking stepping out of line? So this reminds me of that. So enjoy yourself. Like, this man, he bothering me. Go to town. He questioned Tessera. Nope, somebody help. Nope, not gonna help. Okay, we're done here. Right? Is that it? Am I done here? That was actually really cool. I really and truly like the way that that all went down. Everybody gonna be pissed at me for whatever reason. And you know what? That's fine, girl. That's fine. And I can now clear as day see why people will leave you.
None
if you
shall stand in my way.
decide to romance this man. Or I'm not gonna be surprised if some people leave my ship in the end because I have Marazhai on it. Like that wouldn't surprise me at all. Oh, there was loot back here. Did I have to go back for it? No, but like, you know. So I like it though that there is a, oh my gosh, my cherub. I like it that there was a in the middle option between letting him like run around and murder everybody and, you know, only like murdering some people. Like, you know, so I think it's really cool that they did give you a in the middle option. What is that?